Yeah. When I die, how will they remember me? Sometimes I often wonder. When I die, I want to be remembered for living a life that was somewhat tremendous. Life in the sky may be better than below, but until the day we die, we will never know. Till then I shall continue to stride, living life with a melody, so long as I'm still alive. My aim is to achieve some kind of legacy. See every second I breathe without really knowing what's ahead of me. But to see my seeds succeed, I'd even be willing to put my own life in jeopardy just to see them live their dreams and tread on this earth steadily. When it comes to life and death and its means, since birth most of us were taught on the basis of an allegedly. That's why I wonder when it's time for one to weigh my worth and they finally put me under, how on earth will they remember me? Lord, I can only wonder. How will they remember me? Lord, I can only wonder. Will I be just a memory or just a soul living under who once allegedly lived on this earth? Now a tombstone marks his birth. Truth is, nobody ever really knows what's on life's agenda. Guess when you go, you go. That's why I wrote this for you all to remember. If you ever believed or understood me, just know that most of my means were goodly. If you're wondering how, then please lend me your ears. This could be my last bow, so listen loud and clear. The dead may be resting in peace, but spirits never disappear. Although it appears harsh realities may at worst first hurt, over the years human beings have had to stand strong in order to prove their worth. So when I'm dead and gone, finally buried in the dirt, please shed no tears. Ain't it ironic how a fairy tale story usually begins with a classical once upon, only to always end happily ever after? We all know that life goes on, but not everybody knows what's happening after. I hope to believe that in the end, my friends, my spirit will walk with you all. Till then, let's intend to make each and every moment memorable. When I die, I want to leave something that's remarkably memorable. Still I wonder, will I be just a memory or just a soul living under? How will they remember? How will they remember? Death doesn't mark one's end, and what's left after breath is not pretend. In fact, it's nothing less than just a rest. This is dedicated to all my family and friends, to all at my funeral. I want you to know that I sincerely love you all, and this is my way of thanking you for being a part of my life. It's time to put aside all the arguments and fights and instead embed peace in your minds, whilst we reminisce on all the good old times. I know sometimes we wish we could relive moments and bring back past, but regardless of all life's significant signs, just think, if it wasn't for the past times, yours and mine probably would have never crossed paths. So let's take this time to share, connect and engage as I continue to clear the air. I know times may have changed as we both aged, but just cause I wasn't there doesn't mean I never cared. Just meant that my life was currently under construction. It needed to be repaired. This ain't a time for assumptions. Nobody said that life was supposed to be fair. I mean, look at me, I don't mean to compare, but I went from a young East Ender to a young offender. Committing crimes got me locked up from January to December, but I followed all the signs, and over time this made me a strong contender. Truth is, nobody ever really knows what's on life's hidden agenda. It's up to you on how you gonna live your life for others to remember. How will they remember me, Lord? I can only wonder. Will it be just a memory or just a soul living under, now buried in the dirt, once allegedly lived on this earth? Truth is, nobody ever really knows what's life's hidden agenda. Guess when you go, you go. That's why I wrote this for you all to remember. I said that's why I wrote this for you all to remember.